This is an immersive AI platform that stores your memory, your context, and your entire learning journey permanently. Not another chatbot, but rather your personalized AI that actually knows who you are. Look, I've probably spoken close to 1,000 of people in this space, and I know exactly what is happening. You guys are collecting AI templates, end-to-end workflows, downloading lead magnets, saving all these nifty prompts you find online, but you're not implementing any of it. And it is not your fault. There's too much friction involved. These workflows that you often see, they're for large-scale businesses, not for the individual. And you really do not need complicated setups to actually learn and derive results out of AI. Start marketing yourself, start growing online. You need to actually learn how to use AI properly first. And here's what nobody talks about. GPT has memory for sure, right? But it randomly injects stuff that has nothing to do with your conversation. Randomly during different chat modules, it will refer to the most randomest of memories at the worst possible time. And every single time you start a new chat, you're starting from zero. Imagine you're going from GPT all the way to Claude, then you're going to Grok. It's a complete pain in the ass for every single time starting a new chat when you made such good progress on the previous one. Not building on what you learned yesterday as an individual yourself, and every single piece of progress you made with the previous chatbot. But this platform, this is built to teach you how to actually use AI for skill acquisition, content creation, client work, storytelling, everything you're always excited to learn about, but don't know what to, or really rather don't know where exactly to start. So for instance, let's say for instance, I want to learn about AI prompting and context engineering, something that I'm going to be talking a lot more further on in the future, because this is something that I believe is incredibly valuable and something that is completely overlooked by majority of people. And take a look at this. So as we can see, this is a really simple example. We're building out the software and the platform, but as you can see, it gave us a complete curriculum, and we can move things up and down. We can drag them up and down. Let's move it back to the spot, and we can say that now create my curriculum, right? And as we can see, we have over here mastering AI prompting and context engineering techniques. So let's click on continue learning. And now watch when I tell. So first we can choose different AI models. We're going to have Grok. We're going to have every state of the art LLM possible, Llama, Claude, all of them, right? And as we can see, let's select, for instance, just Foro Mini. And now let's start learning. We can ask for, in this case, for instance, we can ask it anything like, teach me about topic 1, for instance. Let's see what it says. And as we can see, it is thinking, it will give us the specific piece of information, where in this case, okay, we're learning about LLMs, machine learning, because that is the first part. And now if we say, for instance, okay, I learned this topic, as we can see, now it has marked it as complete. So guys, this is not just storage. This is an interactive growth system that evolves with every conversation, and it's going to be a lot more intelligent. This is just, I had to make this example to almost show it like this overtly, that this is what it does. But each curriculum, now imagine we have a context profile that is built on every single thing you've been learning on the system for the past week, the past month, the past year. The entire curriculum, whether that be creating content on LinkedIn you want to blow up, whether you want to create some really good YouTube scripts for your bottom of the funnel content, your goals, your current level, your learning style. The AI will track what you mastered, what you're still learning on. And I myself have context profiles for myself. If we come over here, you can see that these are a couple of context profiles I have for myself, where, this is a massive one about myself. You can see I use different context profiles for copywriters, philosophers, and this is just yesterday, I was actually creating a campaign for one of our clients, and I one-shotted the entire LinkedIn copy for the client. It is incredible, because now when I create content, the AI knows my voice, my brand, my audience, my product, the psychological triggers that need to be evoked, or you can give it a writing style based on top content creators or copywriters, sales copy that sounds like me, email sequences that match my energy, client deliverables that maintain consistency across every project. Right? And this does not have to be a crazy end-to-end workflow. Instead, this is, like I said, a really immersive platform that grows with you based on your context profile, like I mentioned earlier, right? Guys, I grew from 0 to 30,000 followers on LinkedIn in 4 months. And just, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but over the past 2 weeks, I've started using X, Twitter, and I grew that as well from 0 to 5,000 followers with 1 million impressions. And that was all done using intelligent context engineering, not copy-paste templates back and forth. And this is exactly the system that we want to create for every single person, because I really see a gap in the market over here. And this is really what I would say is the difference between using AI and mastering AI, between starting fresh every single time you have a conversation and building a compounding knowledge system. While everyone else in the world is hunting for the next prompt, the next end-to-end template, you're building a personalized AI brain that gets smarter with you every single day. And we've just opened the waitlist for the platform, where there's a link below to sign up for it. And this is really going to change every single thing about how you learn and create with AI, coming from the people who are literally in the space, in the trenches, in the arena every single day, and I've gotten significant results. My agency, we've made over 6 figures. We've gotten some excellent results in terms of personal branding, and I really believe that this is exactly what is going to change the game for a lot of you. So yes guys, any feedback, anything, it's going to look a lot different over the coming weeks. This is really a simple example. But yes, I do appreciate the time, and have a good one.